Hello friends, welcome back. Okay, so we have been so busy the last couple days prepping for Father's Day, getting so excited to celebrate Jason and my dad and his dad, and my parents are coming, so naturally we're doing much deeper cleaning, you know, when you have guests come. So we are doing that. We've been doing that since yesterday, and I also clean best by, you okay? I clean best by rearranging. So I'm not going to show you how I've rearranged everything. However, I'm very, very much liking it. Did you want to say hi? Okay, so we have lots of video joiners today. In one of the ways, if you're new in this space, we are trying to restore home and land out here. We fondly named this place Haven Hill because we are trying to make it a haven. Oh goodness, every time I start these. But this is real life, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is, yeah. This is our life. Yeah, it is. Okay, so anyway, as we're doing that, there's so much work that needs to be done in our home, and I have found for me, as we are trying to make this feel like home, we've been here about 2.5 years, and there's certain areas that feel like home, and then there's certain areas that don't. Okay, so I have kids cleaning and kids doing things, and it's always slightly challenging to do these. But this video is a little bit of a big deal to me to do because it's not that it is a big deal, it's just things that I'm passionate about. So what I was trying to say was, one of the things that is helpful for me as we are trying to make, sorry, very jostled here. Do you see our eggs back there? As we are trying to make this place feel like home, and it hasn't very much until more so recently. I need to have these pockets of our area, of our house, that feel beautiful. And that's one thing that has been helpful, is trying to turn, I mean, we haven't touched the outside of our home as far as the actual structure goes, and it needs a lot of work. But the inside, we're trying to get things done. This is such a weird camera angle. So anyway, how I've been able to make this feel more and more like home without spending very much money to do it. And the things that we want to do, like we need to renovate our kitchen. Well, that we know the price of everything right now, that's not going to happen anytime soon. I would like to remodel a couple of our bathrooms. Our kids' rooms, they're in our basement, and we have a giant boys' room and a big girls' room, and they're on tile floors, which I actually don't mind that because it's really practical because it's a walkout and they can just go outside right from there. So we have lots of rugs in their room, and I think I'm kind of liking that, but they have drop ceilings. Well, I don't love how that looks at all, but we're making it work. So we're trying to make their rooms feel cozy until we can take all of that out and then put in, normal ceilings. Our stairs headed down there, we want to get carpeted. They're just random wonky stairs and just all the things. So anyway, all that to say, when I can start making it feel like home in these little nooks, like taking our bathroom that I don't love the aesthetic, but if I can go in and add beautiful things, it's helpful to me. So every time we have people come visit, which isn't terribly often, but when we do, it's always a push for me to finish some areas, and that is what I'm doing. So I had to show you, there's a new, my buddy always finds me. So one of the things that I'm becoming more and more passionate about, even though I can't do it fully, I still do get things on Amazon, but is shopping local whenever I can. We live in a teeny tiny town. One of my most favorite, sure, you can get up. One of my most favorite boutiques is called Lavender and Lily. I've talked about this and I will link them. Angela is the owner and she's fantastic. Yesterday, a new store opened, and that store is called Serendipity. This store is so cool. There's new things in there. I would not call it a thrift store, a resale store, like a high-end resale store, even though their pricing is fantastic. Very curated with beautiful things. And so yeah, so I hopped in there and I found so many little things with really, really great pricing, little treasures to help make my little pockets of space feel good and beautiful and like home. Making your home feel like home, it's really important. And as a mom, I think I find it even more important because I want my kids, I want my husband, I want us to all be able to just sit and relax. And to be 100% honest with you, until recently, and I would say recently as even as like recent as the last couple months, it's been hard. It has been challenging unless we can be outside, and then it's wonderful. But I want this place to feel like a haven and to become a haven because we are restoring it and for people that come in, but I also want it to be a haven for our family. So with that said, I want to show you these treasures that I found at this new little place because I'm just blown away and I absolutely love them and I'm thrilled about them. So let me show you. Posey is my helper. She was able to go with me to the store, so she's handing me everything. This beautiful wreath is gonna go on our front door. I painted my front door blue and I absolutely hate it, but that's okay. It's good for now. I don't hate it. It's just not my favorite shade by any stretch of the mark. So, but I still love this. I am not a big faux flower person. I just don't like, I don't like it very much. It's just not my style until I found this. Look at you. And it looks so good on my door. So I was super excited about this one. That was lovely. What else? This, I was looking for a basket. This is perfect. I'll have to show you this area when I'm all done. It's okay, you can hold it. I am setting up an area in our kitchen that is styled and beautiful. Okay, you wanna show too. But it's also super practical. So there will be my kids' papers and colors will be in there. I was trying to say he wants to show you something. Okay, let me help you. Let's see. I found this. This is gonna go in our guest bathroom. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah. This is vintage and old. This, it's not actually needlepoint. It looks like somebody painted on it, but I love it. So this is gonna go in a little trio. My girls have cross-stitched little things for me before, so I have a little trio. Okay, oh, yep, pick up those. Many little helpers. I found these, what are these called? These are called coasters, and each one has a different moth or butterfly. Thank you. You're being such a good helper. Boop, boop. I have marks on some of my tables for not doing this, and so I was so excited when I found these. I thought they were cute. And I'll be a little bit more disciplined to say, hey, can you use a coaster? Thank you. Posey, would you like to show them your headband? Yes, show them. It's so cute. Okay, why don't you go put it over there? It's just a headband, a floral headband. Headband. Go ahead, try it on for him. If you want to, you can view this camera just like a mirror. There you go. So cute. Do you like it? I actually love it. I might have to borrow it too. Good job, Deeks. I know. No, you can wear it. Okay. What else did I get? I have got some really cute vintage coffee mugs. This was a pair. You can show me, or you can come. Yep, come back this way and they can see it better. This was a really cool pottery one. There's no, it does. It looks like a barrel, and I loved it. I love that coloring a lot. You like the headband too. My girls found these cute little hair clips. See, I know these are really in right now, but these were super cute, and these were only like $1 or $2 or $3 or something like that. I like that pricing a lot. Look at these. I found 2 of these little rattan cups. Got the other one. Love those. Only 2 of them, but I think I'll use these for guests. I like the idea of that. I want guests to feel comfortable as well. And then, okay guys, if you've been around here for any amount of time, you know how much I love earrings. I always say, if I have earrings and mascara on, I'm good for the day. It's just kind of my thing. I've always been that way. So I found these that I actually have in. They're very lightweight. They just flip around. I need to get one of those little plastic backs on them. I think they're super cute. Neutral. Thank you. Okay, I'll do that in a minute. I found these. Again, I thought they were gonna be really heavy when I picked them up. They weren't. They're very lightweight. They were only $6. These were $8. Look at how cute those are. I love them. She found them for me, Posey did. One more thing, hold on. Can we show them one more thing that I got? Yeah. Okay, and this was just for me. I know you want to show them all of the mugs. I found this really cute sweater. I thought it would look so great for summer, going over dresses and just different things. In my last video, which has been taking forever to load, I said I don't really love wearing spaghetti strap dresses just because you have to, I'm always more self-conscious as far as making sure the straps are right. Okay, I had to stand up again. Sometimes it's just too many hands that want to help. But what I was saying was, I still like wearing that style of dress, so sometimes it's helpful to have just a little something to go over it, and I thought that was so cute. So I was thinking this just over so many different dresses, or just with a pair of jeans, would be super cute. So I found that at the new store, Serendipity. So she has different vendors in there as well as her own things. I was getting ready to tell you this and I got distracted. So she has different vendors in there. Some of them have, like I said, a high-end resale. Some have brand new things. Some have like home decor, like I showed you. There's a little bit of food in there. One of the other really neat things that they do. Okay, let me explain this. We are trying to, or we are incubating more eggs. We've had a huge ordeal with predators recently. So I'm like, we're gonna go ahead and fill this puppy up. That is why it's there. You have to really keep a close eye on it. At least we do. Okay, but it's not going to stay. There's 20 eggs in there now. Hopefully most of them hatch out. We'll see. Here's the whole other neat thing about this store. So every portion of their sales, every single month, they donate a lot of their the profit, the money that comes in to different ministries, different organizations that help other people. And I just love that. That is something I can 100% get behind. And I met one of the owners there. She was so sweet and nice. And she, we were just talking about things that we're doing out here. And she's like, have your girls come set up flowers here sometime to sell. So I came home and I told Willow that she's getting ready to leave on a work trip, but I bet she will do that. So anyway, a really great find. And now I am going to continue working today to finish getting this house cleaned, organized. And by the way, this is part of Jason's Father's Day present as well, the cleaning and the organization. It means so much to him to be able to come home and decompress when the house is clean and organized. So I'm doing that. We're gonna finish it today. I'll take you along on a little bit of snippets, and yeah, it'll be fun. I know, just some goodness that I wanted to share with you as you head into your weekend as well. Okay, so I thought of one more thing I just wanted to tell you before I start cleaning again. Making your home beautiful to you, comfortable to you, it is such a gift that you can give your family and anybody that walks in your door. And it's something that I don't think we talk about enough. And I'm not talking about perfect. If you know me well, you know I'm actually not a perfectionist. I just like beautiful things. I'm not actually a very organized person, but I'm trying to grow in that because I see my family, the majority of my family functions better when there's a lot of organization. And over the last few months, we've been taking Fridays to do, we call it just every Friday. I don't want to do it on Saturday, and I definitely don't want to do it on Sunday. I want to go into our weekend with our house clean. So we either are cleaning up or we are purging. So if it takes us longer than an hour on a typical Friday, not something like this because we're deep diving today, and starting yesterday, if it takes us longer than an hour, we either need to, we either pick it up or we purge. So if it takes us longer than an hour, then we decide, okay, what can we go ahead and get rid of? Because this is taking way too long to get our house cleaned and picked up. Anyway, but it has been contagious in our home. I see my kids caring more for their clothes. I see my kids caring more for their rooms and their spaces. And I see people relaxing more, and I'm thankful for that. So just know your home does not have to be perfect. If you've been in our home, if you've seen the outside of our home, you know it's probably a challenge for me. It does not look how I want it to look, but every time we do that, we're making progress. And so take the time to do that. Take the time to make little areas that you do like beautiful. You don't have to spend a thing on that. Rearrange your furniture, clean under things, purge. By getting rid of garbage alone, you guys, it's amazing to me how much we have gotten rid of in our home, and I'm just so thankful for that. So I just want to say, making your house a home, it's a ministry in and of itself. It's a gift that you give, and I think it only should become more and more important in the day and age that we live in, when we're face to face with people, that they can come in and let their guard down too. So anyway, from my heart to yours, now let's start cleaning. To show you one other thing, my outfit of the day. It started out as very cool this morning, but I found this adorable dress. It's cotton pockets, are you ready to mop? From a thrift store. And I just threw a shirt over it because it still is like, it was 56 degrees this morning. So comfortable, super easy to clean in and do all the things, and I just love it. Dress it up, dress it down. I'll have to look and see where it's from. Originally, I got it at the thrift store for $2. I shared this before here and over on Instagram, one of my most favorite sourdough books, and I'm just baking a couple loaves from this just to have for this weekend. Okay, so here's where I'm at for all the Father's Day prep. I had to come over here. My kitchen doesn't feel dark, but because we have the skylights up there, like it's super just shadowy and wonky. So anyway, I had to come over here a little bit. So I have, for our Father's Day dinner, we're going to do barbecue chicken. The barbecue sauce is already made. We're gonna do thighs because that's Jason's favorite. And then I just made the marinade and got all the meat out, ready to thaw. I'm gonna do a flank steak and a ribeye steak. So my guess is actually my dad and him would like probably a little bit of everything when it comes to the meat. So my marinade, I wanted to do one with lime and garlic and soy sauce and that type of thing, and brown sugar. I know I've had something like that before anyway, so I just Googled a recipe and I found one that looks great. So that's basically what was in it. A little bit of salt, pepper, a little bit of cayenne. My cayenne I grew last year, so it's super hot. Well, what I turned into cayenne pepper. I grew all different types of cayenne chili and it's delicious, but it's hot. So anyway, so that marinade will go on very soon. I'm not gonna prep potatoes, I don't need to do that. I just wanted to get a lot of the legwork done. So then once my parents arrive, we have a little bit of baseball this weekend. I'm just not in the kitchen and we can still eat really good food. Let's see, what else are we doing? I made of course, the sourdough discard banana bread. That's in the oven now. I told my kids they can't have it until like for a day. I'm getting ready to make some chocolate chip cookies because Jason loves that, and then I'm gonna have to pick up the kitchen again. Not anything deep clean because we already did the deep clean, but other things. Am I missing things? I'll prep some. I will make some salsa when he ended up going to get groceries for me, so I'm gonna make salsa for the weekend, and we'll have a charcuterie board on Sunday for lunch. Just things to munch on after church while we're, grilling things up. Oh goodness, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, and I'm gonna make a custard, but I'm not doing that today. I will do that probably, that will be the dessert. I'm gonna do like a strawberry custard. I'll probably make that tomorrow for Father's Day. So anyway, making progress. It's going well. And it feels so good to do it when your house is picked up and clean, you guys. I can't even believe I'm saying that. I thought I would never be the one to say that, and I'm 100% saying that. So anyway.
I hate pulling it because it's not like a dog.
Okay, friends, it is wow, that's bright but beautiful. It's much later in the day. How about we do this? We just finished dinner because we've been working so hard to just get things cleaned and organized and ready for the weekend, or for Father's Day weekend. We had pizza tonight. And my favorite pizza place, if we're gonna get pizza, is Papa Murphy's, because we can bake it off when we want. I just feel like the ingredients are fresh. Whatever, it's just absolutely delicious. So we had our chicken garlic pizza, and Jason's favorite is Papa's favorite, actually. So now we are finishing things up, adding all of the finishing. Oh, my hollyhocks are starting to bloom. Well, that's lovely. Anyway, so now, sorry, I get distracted. We are finishing things up, getting ready to head into a wonderful weekend of Father's Day, and I'm really looking forward to that. So excuse all this crazy garden here. Made a little bit of progress, but I have so much weeding to do in my garden, but I did make some progress. I have a few pepper plants that I need to get in, because these pepper plants were given to me and I don't want to waste them, and they still look really good and healthy, but they need to get in. So I'll do that in the morning. I'll finish my weeding and watering in the morning, and then we will head into the weekend with celebrating dads and my dad and Jason's dad and baseball and cooking out and all the things. So anyway, thanks for joining me today. Have a great weekend. These guys are getting ready to triple the size of my clothesline, and I'm so excited. Our laundry game, I'll tell you more about this later. Wow, I cannot talk. Our laundry game has changed drastically since we've had this line, and a few other things that I've learned even in the last year. I'll share more with you later.